He's able to storm about a third of Xellos' troops right there, and that is exactly what he really needed to do. He was depending too much on those goons and the carriers, and he just didn't have enough carriers to really deal with all those ground forces. And so Storm is really exactly what he needed to do right there. He's losing those Templar, unfortunately. Hopefully he has some more there. That's basically what he's going to need to do more of, is a lot of Storm in conjunction with those carriers in order to really take Xellos' forces out. Xellos, again, though, has a lot of economy right now, and he does have Comsat now, if you didn't earlier. A lot of economy and a lot of factories, so he's able to pump out a lot of units. Huge battle going on over here. It looks like some of the Goliaths are able to hit those carriers, but not a lot of them. And Nalra going in with a lot of troops on the ground as well, so he's going to be able to take out a good sizable chunk of Xellos' army right here. He's going to be able to take out... There are no Goliaths left, so these carriers are going to be able to just absolutely stomp on all these tanks. Okay, there's 2 Goliaths. I didn't see those. But those Goliaths aren't going to do much trouble for all those carriers. Nalra, having built up a lot of carriers now, is basically able to insta-give those Goliaths now if he targets them. Looks like Nalra actually taking the top left corner base, which if he can even up things economically, then I'm going to have to say that things are kind of back in his favor, actually, because Xellos is definitely going to see this Nexus going down there. But he's built up, oh man, a ton of carriers right there. An absolute ton of carriers. And really that's what you need to prevent as the Terran, is prevent the Dark Templar running in there and suiciding into those tanks. You really need to prevent the Protoss from getting too many carriers, because if you just have too many carriers at one place at the same time, it's extremely difficult to really get them. Wow, okay, Xellos kind of being a little bit careless with those tanks running in, and instead of siege moding, just running up and letting them die. But anyways, too many carriers, like that many carriers, it's almost impossible to stop that many carriers. There's just so much firepower coming out of them at a time. If Xellos was smart right now, what I would hope he would do is go for some raids or something like that, get some cloak raids, because really some kind of sniper tactic like that is all he's really going to be able to accomplish it right now. And now Xellos is kind of being pushed back. Nalra has even things up economically. He now has a military advantage, I would say, because he has so many carriers there. Oh my god, Storm going off all over those Goliaths too. This could be the end for Xellos. If he loses this battle, then there's not really going to be anything he can do. Nalra has way too many carriers. He throws one in there kind of randomly, and it dies. But in the meantime, he doesn't have many Goliaths left on the ground. This could be... Oh my god, Xellos falling back now here. Has about a dozen Goliaths left, but Nalra has almost a dozen carriers, and goons on the ground as well. Crap, so Xellos does not have economic advantage right now, and now Nalra is sealing the deal, going in, and he's going to start taking out Xellos' economy, and if he loses this economy, then that's basically going to be it, because that was the only thing the egg doing for him, was he was able to put out a lot of Goliaths very quickly, and yeah, so Xellos trying to do a little bit of an attack over here on the bottom right corner, but it's not going to do too much good. Nalra having those Templar there, it's all he had, but it was enough. And that command center goes down, so now Xellos is way behind economically. He's out of minerals in his main. He does not have that expansion to the north. He may have some minerals in his natural expansion at the 7 o'clock position, but maybe not. And now he looks like he's going to lose some SCVs at that other northern expansion of his as well. And wow, just a crap load of SCVs piling up on those minerals there. He's floating his command center over there, so he's going to be able to take that base. But honestly, I don't think there's any way he can come out of this. Wow, Nalra just doing an absolutely crazy storm there, taking a lot of vultures. Yeah, unless Xellos has some crazy wraiths in his back door that he's going to be able to bust out right now, then I don't see him going back from this, honestly. He's just, Nalra just has way too many carriers right now, and there's really nothing that Xellos can do about it at this point. And now Nalra also kind of varying his troops, and looks like Xellos trying. He has okay. He's got a lot of Goliaths over there, but in the meantime, his main base. Oh my God, his production is going down now too. That's basically it for Xellos. Nullrock hitting him where it counts and taking out those factories so that he can't even if he did have the economy, he can't come back and with the troops. He can't build enough troops without those factories. And it looks like Xellos was trying to push forward with those Goliaths, and now he's actually brought them back. He was going to try and counterattack, but now he realizes that without his main base, he's pretty screwed, so he's trying to bring those Goliaths back, but I don't think it's going to be in time. He's already lost several factories and his engineering bay, and it looks like he's going to lose his starport in main too. And again, desperately putting up a good fight here, desperately trying to do some snipe off this bottom right base there, but in the meantime, he just doesn't. I don't think he has any base. He only has the one base mining at the 6 o'clock position right now, and Nullra in the meantime has a couple bases. So honestly, it's only a matter of time at this point. Xellos has lost this game, and he's put up a good fight. He did pretty well, basically I think he probably should have just attacked earlier with those mechanical forces there. Unfortunately, he attacked a little bit too late. If he'd attacked right as Nullra was investing all that economy into the carriers when they were economically even, then Xellos would have been able to take that, but unfortunately he waited just... Oh, more storm goes off over those Goliaths. Unfortunately, he waited just a little bit too long, Nullra was able to get those carriers out, and even though he almost was able to take out Nullra despite those few carriers. Oh my God! Wow! And excuse me, the stasis field seals the deal there. So well done on Nullra's part, going for those quick carriers despite not having an economic advantage, but able to pull it off. Using a little bit of strategy in the match. All right, so well done Nullra's part, evening up the series, and we'll see you in game 3.